the world needs light at this minute. There's a global change, there's shifting human consciousness taking place. People are experiencing these spiritual awakenings, which is amazing. It's beautiful. Heading somewhere quite important. Evolution, it looks like it's at a turning point. Well, I mean, for me, it's a cosmic event. We look at the material world, what we call the material world, and if we look a bit closer, we see that it's matter, material matter, and then we start viewing slightly inwards to what matter really is, the state of matter, i.e. energies, wavelengths, frequencies, and vibrations. And once the mind begins to perceive with that kind of wavelength or frequency of consciousness, all the doors of the cosmos start opening up. But obviously we're accustomed from the day we're born to accept a solid, dense state of matter, but possibly due to evolution, obviously, and we're evolving at this moment in time towards what I think in the future to an ethereal reality, if you like. We're beginning to understand what the ether is, and recognizing that we're actually ethereal beings of light, emanations, and we're multidimensional, filled with, you know, billions and billions of particles of consciousness, which is individually as well as collective. It's like we are a drop in the ocean, but we're the ocean itself, and we can sense the rest of the ocean. So
yeah, lovely explanation indeed. This time I am always very forceful in nobody ever wished to be at this time, and with the effect that it is having upon our population. Yeah. However, it's meant to be. Yes. There's no denying that. It's meant to be, and everything that's evolving off of it is also meant to be. There are so many people now reaching out in different levels, different understandings, and bringing people together in this way, and it is so important. And interesting what you were saying about the matter, because this is what I've noticed. Everything that is financially based, everything that is hard and fast based, are the things that are suffering the most.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like an erosion suddenly of all these institutions, and how we deal with it is why we are being enlightened in all these various talks, various forms of communication across the internet. I claim no ownership of any of it. It's just free there to be heard. Yeah. And to give people the understanding. It's not a magic wand time. It's, I always said, we've got to be growing up now.
It's true. It's funny you say that, because I got asked a question, I think it was earlier this year or late last year, and somebody, I mean, I found it one of the best questions ever asked. And the individual said, at what point do we become adults? And it kind of really intrigued me, and I thought, I thought about it, contemplated it, and I thought, well, the closest, probably the answer to the closest we can get to the truth of that, I would say, is when we become enlightened beings.